Hello, everyone. I want to jump on here and share my story of how I just pretty much let go of alcohol and stopped drinking. So I had pretty much a normal childhood, spending time with my family, skateboarding, skating, having fun with friends on the street. And then when I was about 11, my parents decided to get divorced because they had issues with amongst one another. So they call it quits, and that really affected me at a young age, uh, more than I thought it did. So they got a divorce, and I didn't take it too well. I found out that you can numb pain through alcohol. So I just started to drink very early with sneak bottles with my cousins, from my uncle's stash, taking a sip of Jose Cuervo. Um, that was about like 12 or 13. And once I got to the age of 14, I started hanging out with friends, going out, um, going to parties. And that's when I really kicked it up, started drinking every weekend through my teens. And every weekend for about 10 years. So from 14 to 24, I drank a lot, more than anybody can handle. I built up a tolerance where I could drink as much as a linebacker with such a small frame that I am. Um, my tolerance was through the roof by the time I was 18. I could drink a whole 12-pack bottles from Thursday to Sunday, just every day. If I wanted to, but I would drink from Thursday night, work Friday when I was a little bit much older, and then continue drinking Friday night and not stop until Sunday. So that lasted about a couple years. When I reached 21, where I was able to purchase my own alcohol, and I asked strangers to buy me bottles or beer at the liquor stores. It was really bad. I would pretty much spend all my paycheck that I received working with my dad on alcohol and weed and other drugs. So yeah, I'd be drinking every weekend. When I turned 22, one night I was pretty much get away with murder, drinking and driving all the time, and my luck ran out, and I woke up drunk. My friend offered me to help me drive, and I denied it because I was stubborn and just like, oh, I could drive, I'm fine. I dropped him off, and I hit a parked car. Went into to get a drink somewhere, and when I came out to my car, the police were waiting for me, and they gave me a DUI test, and I was still not comprehensive. I was still either on pills, or I was still hungover, or drunk for that matter. And I went in and got to the sober station, to the sober tank, and I got my my DUI. Even that didn't wake me up to quit drinking. It took me about another year or so to like really hit a wall and pretty much seek out within myself, like, dude, you need to stop. It took my friend's mother and my friend to tell me that I needed AA meetings to get help one morning. So I realized that I needed to change something in my life, because at that point it was too much. I was drinking. I wasn't drinking to have any fun anymore. I was drinking to just black out. Drinking until 6 in the morning. Whatever it may be. I decided to, one day, I wanted to stop. I would ask myself, when is this going to stop? And to the world and to myself, I was like, when are you going to stop, dude? And one morning, I courageously asked my friend that I liked. I had a big crush on her. She's a single mother, so that was a big step for me. And I courageously asked her out on a date, and we started talking from that forward on. And she helped me a lot. She was my support system. She had 2 kids, so that helped me realize that I needed to stop, because I wanted to be a good influence. And knowing that if I didn't stop, I wouldn't know if she gave me the opportunity to be in her life. So I started working on myself, testing myself if I wouldn't drink the next day. I drank like maybe 3 days on the first year. I would drink and see if I would able to not drink the next day to cure the hangover. So that I was having a couple of withdrawals, but that helped me test myself, see if I could I could stop drinking the next day, because that was my kryptonite. I wouldn't be able to like resist drinking the next day. So that first year when I tried sobriety, I was a lot busier, hanging out with my girlfriend at the time, her kids, her family. So I didn't have a lot of free time like I did before. So that helped me a lot, and just seeing myself grow and having a different perspective of what life may be. We went out for about a year. That we had our differences as well. We were at different times in our lives. She was a little bit much older, so she had a different perspective on life, and I was barely finding who I was, and my brain wasn't fully developed due to drinking at a young age. So I decided, we decided to just become friends. Everybody was telling me, dude, you need to drink. You're depressed. You're sad. You're this and that. And I was like, no, that's the easy way out. So I just went through that breakup without drinking, without substance use. I took it to the heart. That really helped me just grow, like see if I could handle what I was going through, like anybody else goes through a breakup. And I succeeded going through that breakup, because I used all that pain into working out, going back to school. I received my diploma, my high school diploma at 25. At the same time, I was going through withdrawals, shaking, shivering, going with the cold sweats. Like anything, you become sick. You seek out something that you need, that your body is asking you that it needs. So for me, it was alcohol. So I went through the withdrawals, all the sickness from going cold turkey from one day to the next. Yeah, it was just it was super hard. I know it's not easy. We have to go through it. We have to go through the withdrawals in order to change our lives, change our habits, change our way of living. So I started working out. I worked out every day, 6 days a week. I used my addictive personality into fitness. So I started working out a lot. It helped me tremendously, mentally, physically. I had a better confidence. I actually loved myself for once, because I had the lowest self-esteem before. So I worked out. Now I'm 9 years sober. 10 years coming this August. I reached a lot of growing points. I moved out of my parents' house at 26, 27. Moved to Portland. Was there for 5 years. Got my CrossFit training certificate. Became a coach. I was working at a gym. I did a lot of jobs. I sold cars at one point, and my life has completely changed. I'm so thankful for everyone that helped me get sober. Just being alcohol free. A huge thank you to my first girlfriend. She was amazing. She just helped me through so much. The good and the bad, which you have to be thankful for. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard, but we have to fight, and we have to share our stories in order for other people to hear them, so they could see that you could do it too. If I did it, anybody could do it. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of mental work to say to yourself, to talk to yourself, control your mind, and just overcome these things. I do want to say it's one of the hardest things in life, to let go of something that you would intake daily for years. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and share part of my story. I will be sharing more down the lines of peer pressure, different topics where I'll talk about society has a awareness that we need to drink more or consume more. I would talk about big alcohol as well as I do more research, because they're the ones that just bring us down to pieces. Thank you for your time, and continue to watch my videos. Thank you, and have a good day.